You can't do that with a horse. If you've never enjoyed a Dynasty Warriors game prior to Dynasty Warriors 8, you won't find much enjoyment here either. However, for those that take Koei's hack and slash affair for what it is, we'll find some sweet surprises in store and changes that elevate the series to new heights. The Dynasty Warriors series is often faced with backlash as being a mindless, unstrategic button masher. It's not that far from the truth. While the game certainly started out as that, it's obvious that Omega Force kept trying new things to innovate the genre, if only just a little bit. What we got were titles with some great new gameplay elements, but not enough to substantiate the changes as being major. Dynasty Warriors 8 claims to be the definitive version of the franchise. DW8 is a finely balanced mashup of various gameplay elements from previous titles, which combines to be one hell of a good time. If the Yellow Turban Rebellion rings any bells to you, that means you're more than familiar with the Dynasty Warriors storyline. Various kingdoms, 4 in this case, are vying for power and land, and you're thrust into the shoes of various generals of each kingdom as you're tasked with mowing down legions of enemies and officers. Of course, you still get the cheesy drama that's infused into each campaign, along with the often over-the-top voice acting, though it seems that DW8 has seen the most improvement when it comes to that department.
I believe that we are capable of better.
With a roster of over 70 characters, you're probably wondering how many of them will play exactly the same. After all, a sword is a sword and a staff is a staff. The great news here is that DW8 features completely unique weapon sets for each and every character. Where EX weapons, favored by specific characters, were shared before, they're all unique here, making it worthwhile to at least try each and every character to see who fits your gameplay style. Characters can still equip secondary weapons to change things up a bit amidst the hordes of enemies, but they actually serve a much deeper purpose. New to DW8 is the rock-paper-scissors mechanic of taking down an enemy officer. Each weapon has either a heaven, earth, or man attribute, which will give them a relationship with each other that makes the weapon either weak or strong against an enemy. Having a winning attribute-equipped weapon will allow you to not only deal more damage, but perform a flashy finisher move, which also happens to damage any core stat that's trapped in it. As you defeat enemies, a rage meter will build up, which will, for a limited time, enhance your character's strength and speed, and also add a unique and more damaging Muso attack. Aside from the rather lengthy and meaty story mode, you can also take part in Ambition mode. Here you can play as any of the previously unlocked characters and progress through the game by building up your settlement into a full-fledged city. You do this by gathering materials to build and upgrade facilities, allies to take into battle with you, and manage said facilities and fame, which lets you amass more allies and build more facilities. It's a symbiotic relationship that constantly has you gaining more of one to support the other. With all the good, DW8 is still plagued by the same problems the series is known for. The worst is slowdown. When it's slight, it doesn't ruin the game, but when too much is happening on screen, like say the stage is on fire, the game goes into frustrating slow motion. We shouldn't be surprised that this is still happening, but we hope, for the franchise's sake, that once next-gen Dynasty Warriors is released, these problems will be addressed and gone. We're giving Dynasty Warriors 8 an 8.5. If you don't care for the previous games, even with all the refinement, you're not looking at a game changer here. Fans of the series, though, shouldn't hesitate to go out and get Dynasty Warriors 8 immediately. The story mode is brimming with battlefields to cut down, Ambition mode lays on the addiction of upgrading your settlement, and with over 70 unique characters to play as, you're truly looking at a fun game. If you've played Dynasty Warriors 8, leave a comment below, let us know what you thought of the game, and be sure to subscribe and check back for more unique videos. For the latest in news, reviews, tips, cheats, and more, go to GameZone.com. Thanks for watching.